Welcome back to Kelly Tech. Alright, so you guys know I've been working on my game room. And the next system on my list was the Super Nintendo. Whew. I had the hardest time. This was the hardest one so far. So I bought it piece by piece because people were just asking way too much. Like $200 for a system is just way too much. But anyways, I got this one. And I'm very happy. I haven't cleaned it or anything yet. I'm getting ready to. But look, there's no yellowing. The ports aren't yellowed. The bottom isn't yellowed. Or faded or whatever you want to call it. The top looks great. It just needs a quick little cleaning. I think it looks amazing. So, really stoked. I got this for, I think it was $65 just for the unit. Then I got this for $5. Audio video cable. And I got this, I think for $6. It was a retro bit. Does both Nintendo and Super Nintendo. And these were $5 a piece to rebuild the remote control. And I got these for $5 a piece. And they are not in great condition, let me tell you. So, if I'm not mistaken, it was like $100. Somewhere around there. $100. I got the full unit. So, now I gotta set it up. Gotta repair it. Gotta do what needs to be done. So first, we're gonna start on the machine. The console itself. You know me, love alcohol. No pun intended. This really shouldn't be bad. Start on the bottom first. Look, it's not even dirty. It's hilarious. Yeah, it's not even dirty. Look at this. I'm very happy about this part. Getting this such a nice console. I'm very happy. That's what I was worried about because Super Nintendos are just known for having that bromium or whatever it's called. Some kind of, I don't know, some kind of fire retardant that turns brown, and it actually makes the plastic weak and crack, and it's bad news. But this one has none in it. Very excited that I got this. Could have been a lot worse. Yeah, this thing is barely dirty. Look. Try to get these little notches cleaned up. Nice. Don't think easy, real easy. So there's the bottom. The sides, very easy, not hard at all. Came clean. Oh. Little spot right here I missed. But yeah, all together, this thing it's mint almost. Beautiful. Very happy. Like some of the stuff they're selling, I mean, once it turns that color, it's like a yellowish gray. I don't even know what to call it, but yeah, it just, the plastic gets weak and it breaks, but looking good so far. It's great, just got to do the top here. Heck yeah. Here we go. Not much, mustard. Looking good. All right. Alright guys, I mean, she's awful pretty. For the price I paid for this, I mean, talk about getting lucky. Because so many things can be wrong. The yellowing, this little, you know, where your power port is in the middle there, that can be broke off. That's very common. Just the bottom. Sometimes the top will look good and the bottom will look horrible, you know, with the browning or yellowing or whatever you want to call it. And there's no yellowing anywhere. This is amazing. I'm very happy with this. So, complete on the clean. Now, I'll show you the stuff that I bought. Here is it's a retro bit, but it's actually pretty sweet. As you can see, this is for regular Nintendo, and this is for your Super Nintendo. So, and fairly cheap, $5 or $6, super cheap. And you can get these on just about anywhere. Amazon, any gaming shop, like the Retrobit's pretty common and it's cheap. What else? This was $5 or $6. I mean, nothing fancy about it, but hey, there it is. Bam, that's what you're looking for. So I actually saved quite a bit of money by buying this piece by piece, and you could too. So just kind of throwing that out there because people are getting kind of silly with their prices. I mean, come on. Like some of them completely discolored, look horrible, just used to death. And yeah, they're trying to get like $1.30, $1.50. It's just, it's hilarious. But anyways, first we are going to rebuild and clean our remotes. So, yup, it looks pretty bad, don't it? Whew, not good shape. Scratched up, filthy. Had a hard time finding these. But that's cool, you know, because I got these. And I'll probably clean up the board too, so make that connection a little better. hit it with some alcohol. Thing will be like new. So let's see. Yeah, I don't know if you can see in there, but it just takes a regular Phillips screwdriver. So let's see. Alright, I'm working with a Phillips head 0 here. And you don't want to lose your screws, so make sure and put them somewhere that you can find them. Nothing worse than spending more time searching for screws than fixing the device, so. Alright, so we got all the screws out. Let's see what we're working with here. I haven't opened up one of these and I couldn't tell you when. Okay, so it looks like the bottom is going to come off. Ooh, this thing is dirty. Ooh, goodness. Yeah, that's decades of scum. Alright. So, these little guys going here. Just pull right off. We're going to have to give this a clean. Oh, didn't want to, but it's going to have to happen. I mean, look at it. Gee. It'd be nice if I had it the right way. So, okay. We're going to have to do some scrubbing on that, that's for sure. So we'll take out our nubs, whatever you want to call them here, little buttons for the left and right trigger. And it's got the little snakes so you don't pull that off the board. Let's get this out of here. See what she really looks like. Okay. Take the back of the board. Alright, so this looks in good shape, just really dirty. Even the board itself, so we need to clean the board. Ugh. So let's get this out of the way. And let's start off with the board, the most important part. Alright. I think you can actually take these springs on it. This clip off, but I just don't want to mess with it. It also has these two, so you got to be careful with these guys. This wires holding that together. But what we're going to do is we're going to pull out our handy dandy eraser tool here and clean up this board a bit because it could really use it. See, I don't want to press on these, so let's be smart about this. How about a little box, let it hang over. Yeah. That makes sense in my brain anyways. Gotta be careful. These little things will break on you. Alright. So let's see if we can get this clean. As you can see, it's quite black. It ain't gonna shine or nothing, but it shouldn't be black like that. So that looks pretty good, as you can see, I think. The one compared to the rest. So I'm going to keep going. And as you can see, there's your dirt right there from that one little piece. So let's go on over to this next one. We're just going to hit every connection. And then after you get the gist, the most of it off, just hit it in a circular motion, that kind of makes sure you didn't miss nothing. Nice and easy. Bam. You can see how dirty that is, though. Go ahead and switch. Now these middle ones, this is going to be your start and select. And you don't want to do this too hard. Just give it a light cleaning with the eraser, because, I don't know, I'd hate to see you hurt a trace on your board or something. That would suck. So that one looks pretty clean. That one looks pretty good too. It's about as good as she's going to get. And we have these 4 buttons here. Right. Trying to be careful. Phew. Stuff is dirty. These ones, for some reason, aren't as dirty. I ain't gonna complain. But you can see the color change. So it was dirty. Alright, guys. That looks good. And no broken wires. Great news. Alright. So we're going to hit it with some alcohol. Alright, I just got a little alcohol wipe here. It dries up real fast. It's not going to hurt nothing. Give it a good wipe. Get all that residue from the eraser and, I don't know, just many, many years of guck. And that was the easy part, guys. That was the easy part. There's really no need to clean the back, I'm just being honest. Unless you see something caked on there. So that looks real nice. That looks more usable, that is for sure. Okay, so put this aside. Alright, look at this dirty mamma jamma. I see a lot of people actually, they'll just take it all apart and stick it in a bowl of water and scrub it. Can't do that. This is just the way I've always done it forever. Man, this is definitely some Pepsi, huh? See that? That's gotta be Pepsi. Look at that. It doesn't even look like it's gonna come off. Man, it's on there. Wow. Well, like I said, many, many years of it. Let's see if we can get this outside part clean first. This, I don't know. It looks like that's coming up a little bit on the inside there. What a mess, guys. I'll keep at it. Alright, so I got all along this edge, which was just really bad. I can't believe I didn't got it off. So the back now, we got some scuffing. Now, there's really not much you can do. You can try to just clean it off, see what it looks like. If it doesn't look bad, then you're good. But if it's real bad, you gotta kind of hit it with something. Maybe, I don't know what they're called, I think they're called Scotch-Brite pads maybe. Those green ones, you know, maybe that would help. Got myself a bowl of water here, no soap. So my wife claims that these magic erasers are gonna do the job. So she had a couple half-used ones. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna get rid of that, but hey, you know, I'm gonna give it a shot. Never underestimate the wifey. So let's see. Alright, did you guys just see that? Did you just see that? You know, she's always right. Oh my god, that looks great. Anyways. Yeah. So, let's just see if we can't keep going with that. That's what I found. It takes a scrubbing to this job. What do you think, guys? I mean, it looks pretty good. Wow. Impressed. Impressed. You can see I'm putting a whooping on it, but it's doing it. It is doing the job. It's kind of crazy too, because these are like embedded scratches, you know? I'm really surprised how good this is doing. When I got these, I was like, ooh, I don't know. But in my area, this is all I could get. And that is phenomenal, guys. You look at that. I mean, I could do a little more, but the inside's filthy. But that's really nice. Wow. So, fellas, now that you know, these magic erasers are great for cleaning up retro systems, apparently. Had no idea on that. Now I do. So, okay, I'm just going to see if this will come off. I'm not going to mess with it all day because it is inside. Some of it's coming off pretty good, actually. It's a mess. Yeah, it's real tough stuff that's on there. Yeah, it's not sticky or anything either. I don't know what it is. I thought it was pop, but it probably is. So old that it lost its stick. Alright, guys. I think that's all I'm willing to do on the inside there. Maybe give it a little more love. But there's the back. Looking good. Looking real good. So, alright, here is the other half. Yeah. Man. She ain't pretty, is she? sad part of it is, what a mess. Well, it's old. What can you expect, right, guys? Let's throw those over to the side. Let's get these buttons out. And there we go. Okay, so now we got to get this sucker clean. Doesn't look bad. It's not as bad as the bottom. Bottom was real bad. So this is the thinner one. I don't think I'm going to use that quite yet. I've destroyed the end of this. I might just cut that off. Matter of fact, no, I'll use this side for now. Looks like it ain't going to be much work. And what's great here, guys, is we're not using any chemicals. It's water. You know? I'm all about not using chemicals. So far, so good. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, so pretty on the outside, but it is ugly on the inside. Pretty good. Very nice. So now we got the front looking pretty good. Oh yeah. Yeah, it looks really nice. Now it's important that you want to clean in between in here. You know, it is kind of important because people, you know, throughout the years, Pop is not your friend. So I'm just gonna easily get this wet. I'm gonna poke my finger through there and give her a spin. And my finger no longer fits in the hole. So, changing methods. And it was actually extremely dirty, so it's a good thing that I did this. I can actually see big clobs of just guck. Make sure and get all that out of there, because I can make a button stick, you know. We're putting brand new button returns on it, so we don't want it to stick at all. Okay, that looks great. Look at that, guys. I mean, almost looks brand new. So we're set. Alright, so I'm just going to cut the ends off that are destroyed here. Nice. Nice. Like new again. So we could go in there with a I think that makes more sense. Go in there with alcohol swab, because we got to get these corners nice and clean, you know. Get that joint nice. See what we can do here. Oh, literally. And make sure this is nice and clean too. Anywhere that there's going to be a button popping through, you want to make sure that it's nice and clean, you know. Like even here, start and select, you're going to want that clean. You don't want nothing dragging on you. Let's see. Almost got it. And this is just one. We got another remote still. Whew. And there she blows. Nice and pretty. Okay, guys. Time to put her back together. So I believe I'll put the buttons in. And it's easy to mess up and put the wrong buttons in the wrong order, so try not to do that. Just caught it. You see the button itself is filthy. So jump the gun. We gotta clean the buttons. So I bought a seriously dirty set of controllers. Yep, these are probably, you know, someone just like me when I was a kid. I never cleaned them. Alright, let's see if we can't get these little guys cleaned up. Got a little alcohol swab here again. This shouldn't be too hard, a little time consuming. Looking good. One more. And I'm going to check out that D-pad too now that we're cleaning all the buttons. Want this sucker to work good. But it looks good. Oh, I think that's wear actually. Okay. And is there anything else? Yep. Right here. Let's get this sucker clean. So even the D-pad is quite filthy. Goodness. She's coming clean, but whew, my fingers are getting tired. All right. All right, looks like we got it all set. Buttons are all cleaned up. Now, I do remember they had some silly setup here for the buttons. Hopefully you guys can see this. And let's see. No. There they go. So there's your buttons. And we're going to stick our D-pad back in with, I believe it's any direction. And it's dirty on the back that I didn't notice. So let's, actually I'll use another alcohol swab on that. So the controller has been much more difficult to clean than the console, which is usually not the way it goes, the other way around usually. But you know what, I got a good price. I got exactly what I wanted. One chip, I mean, it's everything I wanted, so I can't not complain. All right. Looking good. All right. Now we can pull out our new batch. Now I bought these from a different seller than I usually do. So I hope these came out nice. See, that looks funny there. Almost looks like out of a whole nother batch. We shall see. Okay. So, top and bottom. Let's see. So, does it matter? I do not know. So let's try to sneak this one on. There we go. All right, easy enough. I know these guys slide in here like so. And then this, I believe is for the D-pad, but I don't know which actual way. Like this. I'm thinking that's it. And then we got this little guy here. And you can see the little pads there. So there we go. That's the setup, guys. Let's lift it up. Make sure everything's in place. Looks good. Alright. You know what I didn't clean, guys? The R button. Did not clean those, so I'm going to have to do that real fast. Bummer. Shouldn't be too hard. It's got a metal bar going through it. Sometimes they slide out easily, sometimes they don't. So don't lose it. And there has been significant amount of pop poured on this board. There is just no doubt about that. I just hope that we get, I hope it works in general. Because I didn't even plug it in. I wasn't going to plug it in until I seen what it looked like on the inside. I had a hard time finding this SNES, Super Nintendo. I ain't taking no chances. How crazy is that, though? Like, I know everybody, and I could not get an SNES. Just the hardest time. There we go. Looking good. And here's the bar for it. It's got a little bit of residue on it. Some pop residue, most likely. Alright. So there's, and this one is the left trigger. Alright. I'm not really familiar with this part. I think it just drops into here. Like so. Okay. Alright, let's get the other one. Maybe I could just do this. Slide it on there. Looks like I'm gonna need another alcohol strip. So needless to say, you're going to need plenty of alcohol strips and paper towel, and apparently a magic eraser to do the trick too. So if you got those, you can get a hold of some. Jeez. I'm actually quite surprised. I don't even know why I'm surprised. I used them actually on my Jeep. I had a bad spot on my rim that I just could not get clean and get it to shine. And it took like 30 seconds with one of those things. I just couldn't believe it. So, I should have knew better. And like I said, it's just water. No harsh chemicals. I mean, come on. Can't beat that. All right. Got that clean. Let's see if I can do it like I thought. Bam. Okay. So there's everything slapped together. Here's the back. Let's put our board on. And as you can see, the little nub there. And you might want to pick it up after that because the buttons. So let's make that loop. You gotta make that loop, guys. It's important because it'll pull right off the board. And it could just destroy your controller. We're almost done. Okay, let's get this back on. Make sure I get all these buttons in right. Those two poles are probably going to give you a hard time. Let's see. Yep, that was it. So now it should pop right together so you can see it. Yep, there we go. And you just give a good pinch at the top. Man, that's nice. Everything's like new. So now, after all our hard work, we can screw it back together. So let's do that now. And remember, when tightening these screws, this plastic is not tough, so just, tighten it down till it bottoms out, and, don't over tighten. Just to where it bottoms out. If that's where it bottoms. Nice. So I turned this ugly remote that was just in horrible shape and brought it back to pretty close to its original glory. So pretty stoked about that. It looks like it's going to be great, but I do have to test. I haven't tested these, so we'll find out. We'll call this controller number 1. Controller number 2 now, whew, it's got a scary issue, so we're going to see if I can even get that one to work. Let's hope. All right, so we got all 5 of our screws in, and we have quite a nice remote. I mean, come on. And you could give it a little more love. Very nice. I mean, them buttons just sound great. That's so smooth right there. Oh, man. Perfect. All right, last but not least, we do have to clean the cord. It's the part everybody skips. They're like, who cares? It's a cord. But, hey, we started it. Let's finish it. I'm going to take this sheet here. we'll give it a shot. It seems to do real good, so I'm going to give it a shot. Just wrap it around. This is how I clean most of my cords. Sometimes you got to go back and forth quite a few times, but it is one of the easier ways. It does a great job and it's fast. Give it one more. Alright, I can already see there was a lot of gook on there. As you can see, it's right there. It's quite a bit. Some nasty stuff. So now we're going to clean the actual Nintendo logo on the end of the controller. What a phenomenal job. This looks so good. I'm very happy. And I'm glad you guys are sticking around. I've been wanting to do this project for a while to get all these game systems. And kind of what I'm trying to do is just get every system with a cart, you know, not CD based. But anyways, here we go, guys. Gorge. Beautiful. Look at that. All right, off to number 2. All right, so off to number 2. Here we are. Oof. Right out the rip, you can see there's some issues here, you know. But I think what I'm going to do is, you know, that loop I said you got to make for strength. I think we're just going to pull the cord in a little bit further and make the loop up here. And that should take care of that, if it ain't extremely destroyed in there. So this one looks like it might be a little... Actually, it's a lot cleaner. So we might get a quick and easy clean out of this one. And I am going to clean while it's together this time, because I think it'll be easier. Get this cord out of the way. Pull out old Trusty here. Really surprised on this stuff. And the back came clean already. A little bit of darkness in here. Not now. Don't have a selfie if you don't want it on here. Just like think about it. Alright, so back. That's wrong. That's pretty good. Got a scratch right there. Alright. Stop now. It wasn't very good. Not bad. Hopefully. The buttons are everything. I'm just a little bit of time. Alright. Looking good. Very nice. And it was a lot easier with it together. And it wasn't that dirty in the first place, so that's always a bonus. I am going to have to clean these L and R buttons for sure. Knock off some of that. Okay. Alright. Let's crack her open here. I think this was a size 0 Phillips. All right, let's pop this back off. Did not want to come off. Let's go ahead and give this a scrub with an alcohol pad. This one's not as bad, guys. It won't take nowhere near as long. Not as bad. That looks really good. Through and through. All right. So we're done with the top piece. Well, actually, that's the bottom. All right. So here is where it broke. Let's take these buttons out. I have to clean those too. Always dirty. Let's see if we can get these out. And yep, I think my ideal will work. It will work. It will work. Okay, good. So let's get that out of the way. We won't lose our bars. So they go in the left and right triggers. All right. So let's try to get these left and right triggers nice and clean. See, this one still has the printed R on it. The last one, it did not. Let's put it that way. Didn't actually think there would be a difference or a need, you know. But yeah, you have to put the right one in the right order or it will not go together, the controller, which is awesome. Because I probably would have put it together incorrectly just now. So nice. Okay. Left and right's clean. Now, let's take a hold. There we go. Nice. It doesn't bad at all, so let's start again. Looks like I use a little bit of it. There's like a little bit. Yep. It's coming together. I'm so stoked. So happy. I'm totally free. So I don't know, guys. See that guy. It's really hard time getting one of these. Definitely. It's not one of those everywhere. Alright, so got that clean. And let's check out the button situation. Ooh, okay, so got one of those dumbbells. Now I have to get okay. I'll do a lot of those, obviously. Alright. That wasn't too bad. These are the buttons themselves. Hard on my fat, but the plastic button sides and out is just destroyed already. So go ahead. Put these down. Alright, got it out. Alright. Alright, so I got 4 buttons. Here's one. 6. It is ready. Let's see if it came out. Okay. I'll take it in. Almost came out. Okay. Get in there. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it on camera, guys, but I'll try to turn the angle. You see the filth in there and there? Like, that can stop a button from working correctly, you know? So you gotta get it. Gotta get it out of there. Because you could buy the kit and do all this work, and then it doesn't work good because you didn't clean the button. That would suck. So... you don't have to though. Like on one of my previous videos, the remote was so clean, like there was no need to do this. But this is definitely not the same situation. All right, because this is filthy. Probably not getting all this on camera. Sorry, but. Some serious scrubbing. It's kind of tough to get on camera. Alright, so we've almost got this thing clean. Almost, I say. Definitely takes some work. Alright, so we got our buttons. Like save by B. Start select looks good. Make sure this is all cleaned up. Yeah, it does look a little filthy in there. About to pull out the magic eraser. Alright, we're getting close. Alright, I think we got her. So we got the buttons with the front and the back clean. Now, we have to, as you remember, take the eraser. Remember that gick? We gotta get that off. So I'm gonna clean this off real quick and be right back. Alright, so clean the eraser off. All I did really was rub it up against some cardboard, so it's not difficult. Let's get to it, I guess. Let's see. Oh, one was hidden. Alright, each one is dark. Very dark, actually. Good shape. It's in good shape, though. Give it credit. And as you can see, there's quite a difference between this and that. And there it is. Very nice. And well, you can do it also when it's a lot dangerous. You gotta jump. You can do it on these two. Actually came out pretty good. Gotta jump low. Right there in the first place. Alright. Give it a good wipe. Get all the excess eraser and gook and pop and whatever that is on here. This board is actually surprisingly clean. Makes me wonder if it hadn't been cleaned up before. Alright. Wipe that off. What a weird design. I mean, it worked. As you can see, this is old. But look, they just got the two wires holding this board into place. Weird design, but it works. Alright, so let's put it back together. Alright, so first off, let's get our buttons in. Yay, alright. Alright, so let's see. This one, I think. And down this one. Okay. And gotta look at that one. Let's see. What's that? There we go. Alright. So what I'm gonna do. Set the control strings. Okay. So here's that. And there's a hole in the middle that helps keep it on there. This was here. Yeah. Right there. And let's see. This one double. Okay. So, right. Okay. So that's good. That's right. Nice. Alright. This is where it's okay. Pretty nice. So now I can that back. Alright, so we got a little there and set there. Hold everything in place. Shoulders in place. Oh, yeah. So before, I'm saying that big on the mess, so I'm just going to write around. Let's see, like that. So I'm just going to write around. Let's see. So you can see. So like that. Back up. And I hold that. Fix my problem. Holding in the ear. Not sure I have to take care of it. Yeah. It's a little messy. Let's see if I can do this on here. Alright. I think that time. That ought to do it. I don't see any. It's just the outer wires. None of the inner wires are messed up, so we should be in good working order here. Make sure your trigger buttons are pressed down. Alright, let's give it another shot. Okay, so Okay, so what's in the way? Doesn't look like much of anything could be in the way. Oh, I see. So, these screwdrivers are made to come out a little further, which is awesome. Because I need them to. Alright, let's see. Oh no. I think I might have got him. And it's underneath the board too, which is kind of good, so you can't interfere with any of these buttons. So yeah, that was a toughie, but we got her. Let's go ahead and put some screws back in this sucker. Get in there. We almost got done. It's not hard job. It's not tough. Get started doing it. Oh, fixed. Alright, there she goes. So there it is. Everything's great. Everything is great. I'm very happy that this looks like the way it does. You seen it when we first started. I mean, the cord was all jacked and was not in good shape. And now, just like last time, take Old Faithful here. Just keep pulling it through. Do it a couple times. Unless you see more gunk, then do it as many times as needed. So the cord has no gashes, no dings, you know what I mean? No, it's not beat up and cut or nothing. And that was the filth we got off of there. Nice. Go ahead and scrub this down real quick. Nice. All right. Well. Look at that. Very happy with that. I mean, it almost looks stock. It's really nice, guys. And the buttons basically are stock. I mean, brand new. Love it. Here it is, guys. This is what we got. It's gorgeous. Looks great. Very happy. There's one remote. There's the other. Got our AV cable. Got our power brick. And to make it even more pleasant, I got Street Fighter 2, baby. So we're going to hook this up and we're about to play it. So let's get at it. And we're back. It's all set up. Looks real nice. All cleaned up. I mean, I couldn't have got a better deal. Very happy. But now, we gotta see if it works. I actually got this for 50 cents at a flea market. Very good find. So, yeah, that's right. It worked really nice. No issues at all. All right, I'm gonna set the camera up. Man, I remember getting this as a kid. Lost my mind. Lots of quarters on this one. Remote's working all the way around. Well, start works. So I don't know about the buttons. We shall see. Yeah, my booty whooped, boy. Oh. Oh man, can't get one out. Oh. It's got me on the run. Oh. I tried, y'all. I tried. It is so different to actually play it on the original equipment. It's got a better feel to it once you get the hang of it. As you can see, I haven't. Yeah. Oh. Getting the smackdown, boy. Oh. Oh. She got me both times. Well, guys, thanks for coming along on this little journey of mine, trying to get all of my console systems, the Super Nintendo cleaned, repaired, and working great. So I hope you guys learned something. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like and subscribe. And as always, have a tech day.